東大卒プロゲーマーTokido。
Tokidoさんは負けたら終わりかな。もう全勝じゃないときつい。さあ。
And he has Ryu Goku Goku Gikan is already making some noise for the dual Japanese battle. Two of the finest in Street Fighter 6. Let's get it.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna say, are we seeing another button check? But no, this is real.
I thought the same exact thing. I'm like, he's gonna walk up to him like that? Is there something wrong?
And no, kakeru here just looking to impose his presence early. I like that a lot. You see Tokido is already even willing to fish for parry and neutral, something that you have to do up against JP to protect your bar. We got the OD Amnesia to thwart the safe jump, but a perfect parry into DP. Get that out of here.
And we've definitely seen that before as a round ender game ender for the side of Tokido. It's not the first time he's flexed that exact strategy against kakeru, trying to move on out of the corner. The departure keeping Tokido locked down, though very close to burnout. That counter hit's going to do pretty good damage with the parry just coming in from Tokido to keep his drive gauge alive. kakeru, he might be a little bit ashy, just a bit.
He's looking good right now. Did perfect parry, but Tokido able to stuff that gap. Now he's built some bar back, especially with that absorption of the crouch medium kick.
Slowly but surely, the drive gauge, the drive rush, bringing out. Catches the perfect parry, Prince slipping.
Yes, indeed. The run stop from Tokido. Starting to switch up his rhythm a bit. Tried the jump in. kakeru doesn't have much health to work with now, though. Both players extremely low on drive. He's willing to risk the OD and burn himself out.
Ooh, this is going to be a huge change. Or so I thought. Tokido navigating his way past Lavushka with the roundhouse. kakeru suffering defeat from a max range normal.
Huge back-to-back risk that actually put kakeru in the hole in round 2, right? He burnt himself out and then used the level 2. Nothing was available, so now Tokido looking in prime position in round 2.
Yeah, man, so much damage can be inflicted with just one launch of that S83, but we'll see if it happens. A couple of throws here, a counter hit as well, not able to link up anything after that. I think it was too far. But there's just so much control. Tokido has been looking so confident up until this point.
Wow, I can't believe the Jinrai whiffed. I wonder if kakeru knew, like, if he stood up, that it would whiff, right? If he stayed crouching, I think that actually would have connected, which is a bold move because that does hit low. That was, like, extreme matchup knowledge from kakeru.
My!
But that kick through the ghost, Tokido already let him know. I'm coming for those donuts.
I love donuts, man.
I love donuts. Especially on the Street Fighter 6 play because Tokido won. But the thing I still was most impressed with was kakeru standing up to avoid the Jinrai follow-up on a low hit. Like, well done, but Tokido managed to take the first dub anyway.
Man, the intricacies in regards to like the decision-making is just so high between the two, and yet all that effort on defense from the side of kakeru, didn't lead to the result he wanted. Tokido now trying to take liberties with that roundhouse initially, but that was rather close. I thought it was going to be a punish.
100% could have been punished. Yeah, kakeru, I think, just had already set in his mind what he wanted to do next. And now it looked like Tokido did the other follow-up. I wonder if expecting kakeru to stand up that time and he just stayed crouching. This is very interesting Jinrai mind games that I don't see often.
Damn, that's a conversion and a half. He had plenty of time to sense when that departure was going to activate visually. So kakeru on the board with that first round. You see that light kick, treading carefully. Tokido, again with the roundhouse. He's been going for that the entire time. In the very beginnings of some of these rounds, the drive rush does get challenged from the side of kakeru. At least lands that hit, sets up the departure. He's going to keep Tokido from full screen for a good moment, right? Double departure to ensure that happens.
And remember, Tokido needs to win these 2-0. So usually you would still feel pretty good in this situation, right? Up 1-0, okay, the opponent has a round, it's all right. This is not okay for Tokido. He's got to make up this ground now. Tries to bait something out, but kakeru staying disciplined.
Yeah, the last time we saw a reaction from that safe jump, kakeru had actually gone for the OD Amnesia. We do get a conversion here, and now if it's not one corner, it's another. However, with being this close to kakeru in the corner, this is going to be so tough for Tokido to manage. Look at the drive gauge. Let's see what the defense is like. Dear God!
Wasting no time, right? Just going into the DI after that.
If he had gone for the level 1, I would have exploded. I would have exploded out of my seat from that entire string.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what I was expecting, but I just feel like obviously he's still going to go for the dub here, but this is already fighting from behind.
We had talked about this plenty of times amongst ourselves, man. When it comes to these two, we had a feeling only one of them was going to make it out.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, it kind of looks that way.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, especially with JabhiM's performance yesterday, taking down Tokido yet again. He's in prime position to make it out along with kakeru. But of course, we still got a whole block to go, so we'll see how it all shakes out. Ooh.
It's such a funny thing seeing that option because we're all very aware of how like punishable this week is, but seeing it behind a drive rush is just such a funny thing because like you never expect it to happen again. It didn't happen for kakeru. You didn't expect it.
いい感じなのか。
Back swings on the step kick. Yeah, I don't think the light kick follow up would actually connected.
わ、
and
うめ
again,
え。
staying crouching and it's making Tokido whiff that follow up that he's going with now. This is so interesting, man.
Yeah, he's very aware, like hyper aware of like what Ken can do from those ranges, specifically the medium kicks as to when they come out. So being crouched down to get that to whiff is it's so difficult to consistently get that. Perfect parry now. Get a taste of this, Mr. Prince.
Yes, indeed. Got my own blue stuff. Talk to Noah. We run around those blocks.
Oh
my goodness! In and out, a little two-step for you. And kakeru got caught hands and arms outside the vehicle.
He's got to remain seated if he wants to keep on going. Or sorry, actually no. What am I talking about? We've already kind of like figured it out, but talking about it right now. We get the throw against the parry.
Yes, indeed. The Jinrai, yeah, low that time right. It was pretty point blank, so. Ooh, and now starting to switch it up even more. Going with the overhead because he sees kakeru is staying down back during the Jinrais now. So Tokido, he's in prime position as well. I mean, one proper hit means the win. He's locked and loaded with 6 drive meters, 3 bars.
Still maintaining the anti-air. kakeru, that was an opportunity to whip punish that low medium kick. Real deceptive though.
Had to recover just in time.
Wow.
Indeed, and that's going to be it. Tokido once again picked his spots to drive rush in so perfectly throughout the set. We saw him do it with drive rush sweep to catch kakeru off guard. This time as well, blowing through, and he goes for feint goes, hitting him in the mouth. Again, we talked about it. The 2-0s are very.
結果だけ見ると全員不幸になった。
Usually it's just about getting the dub, but
actually so crazy. JabhiM just being at the +2 and
DualKevin. ジャビもいるのか。めっちゃ薄いな。Tokidoさんは 2-0 勝ち。DualKevin は負ければ OK。JabhiM が 0-2 負け。この3個が揃ったらTokidoさん上がりか。でも今の勝ったからこの細い道できたんだな。JabhiM は 0-2 負けか。
Terry has a very big advantage over Ken, and that's we saw it play out up against Tokido. Well, let's see how it'll play out against Zangief bolado.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest bane of Zangief's existence, right? Those low hitting.
JabhiM まだ2試合ある。
The grounded fireballs that come out from Terry.
Yes, indeed, I like that parrying already. Zangief bolado not going to let him take his turn early, but speaking of which,
でも JabhiM があと2試合あるんだ
no
っ
turns
た
being taken
ら
for free in this set so far. That was very nice from Zangief bolado. He drive rushed
1-2
behind
負け
the
2回で
that
もいいの
whatever
か。
JabhiM was going to press back with wouldn't reach. Spine buster plus 30.
Oh my! He needed all those frames to get ready for that SPD. He might do it again.
Oh, nah, he just waited for him to jump, shutting down everything. Does get the wake up super though. JabhiM willing to risk that meter, even with this life deficit. That is quite the decision. We'll see if it ends up paying off with a round win or not. Again. Nice block on the overhead. That honestly would have been the round. And Zangief bolado hits him with the fierce to end it.
I like that with life to spare. Taking the risk with the armor, he will totally take that. Zangief bolado trying to shake the hands. Not today, though.
運ぶいって。ミスター K!
Taking a deep breath after that one. SPD coming your way. Drive reversal. Try to keep the containment from the big fella.
Shaka gets locked down in this corner, but man, the heavy kicks, they've just been outside of the range that he's been looking for. That time, though, gets a punish counter off of it.
That looks so clean, too, animation-wise, man. The roundhouse just swinging for the fences into the burn knuckle. And again, chopping away, trying to reintroduce the medium punches against JabhiM now that he has drive gauge and knowing JabhiM is going to play passive until he gets his drive gauge back.
Machine gun chop. Shout out to Eddie Kingston.
止める
and then check in. Any type of approach. Who's next? You next. Zangief bolado 1-0.
てか、JabhiMがあと2試合あるってことは、JabhiMがここで 0-2 で負けても、次 2-0 で勝ったらまずいのか。あれでも JabhiM が次かけちゃうんだよな。
Running it back. Game 2. bolado up 1.
Oh, and JabhiM already striking first blood. Maybe it was one of those, right? Maybe he was trying to break up the momentum a little bit, saying like, hey, my stick's a little funky. Wait, maybe it works after all. Oh my goodness, into the leg crouch, medium punch, opening up, Zangief pressing buttons.
Damn, that is so much. And 80 seconds left on the clock as well. Just one more hit. Gotta be, I was about to say, it's gotta be a throw bait, right?
Yeah.
The crack kick, the crack shoot, whatever they call it in this version.
Yeah, crack shoot, indeed. Shoot for that life bar. That's what happened with bolado, right? It's such an active move that he'll even catch a backdash like that. And JabhiM, I mean, I don't know if it was the plan to break up the momentum, but it's been successful until now. bolado has the corner, gives him some room to jump out of it.
Oh,
no!
More dynamite. Damn! What is that? Almost 45?
Wow! And JabhiM so confident, waking up with crouch medium, not even a light, but did check Zangief's drive rush, I believe, forward knee. And now he's going to burn him out and open the door big time for himself.
Not too bad for bolado, though, being mid-screen. Also, he just needs to find a way to get past all of these frame traps, right? If the DI does come out, he still has meter for himself.
JabhiM's delays, man, they've been so good. And that's the thing, he's been delaying a lot of the strings, so he's not going to get caught by something that's a wake-up super. Beautiful stuff from JabhiM right there. One up just like that.
Damn, the immediate fire off into the rematch.
でもジャビ2試合あるんだったらまだ終わってねえよ。
off of the JabhiM getting swung back. bolado is just trying to reset the momentum, right? He has to get past the fireballs, but it's only a matter of time before Terry turns green.
Yes, indeed. Gonna force the issue. The burn knuckle also something that's forcing the issue. And
Nice.
you've been popping off with that a lot. Right?
Nice.
Cody rising tackle on these block strings. bolado doing a great job banging it out that time and getting a huge reward.
I wonder if that's going to be the same case if bolado happens to get him in a sequence where a headbutt is involved. Will JabhiM be mashing out for that OD uppercut? But we'll see. So far, yeah, that was an excellent choice. JabhiM making the right read against the SPD after that whiff throw.
Wow.
I really like bolado going with that SPD. Ooh, super. That's because JabhiM couldn't drive rush in to punish it, right? He was in burnout, so good decision making on both sides, honestly.
Yeah, nice and healthy yet again. Drive rush has been so adamant for JabhiM's strategies thus far.
JabhiM is indeed, or excuse me, Terry is indeed an overhead merchant.
Oh my god.
Man, great days. Yeah, very well spaced burn knuckle. You can see Jabhi just take it to the skies as soon as those burn knuckles connect.
Oh no, that could be a big whip punish. No way.
That's one of the things with Jabhi, right? He's got that super frame data burned into his mind. All the things that can be punished by it, he will exploit it.
At 7 frames, you better be memorizing that frame data. Taking turns when he feels like it, JabhiM.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. He's always playing against expectation. Always knows when his opponent is looking to start their offense. Never gives it to him for free.
That is big risky. The back dash to avoid the throw. He's on range. He's starting to set. When JabhiM gets frantic, the stand jab again with the confidence upon wake up. Drive impact, bullying JabhiM into the corner. We got the OD lariat. Drive impact no longer on the table though from the side of bolado.
It's unfortunate. Oh, just react to that. Blows up the armor. That's another thing. Your stand fierce will not save you from the supers. No rising tackle.
Okay.
Final round.
That prime time to stop bolado from advancing. That anti-air would have been so
critical.
bolado getting the SPD at the end of the day. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Wow, man.
Oh yeah, Jabhi knew the exact spacing on that one. You saw how quick that whip punish came out.
These guys are not afraid to press buttons. JabhiM changing up the strategies now. He just wants to clear the space if he has that time.
Precisely, right? We saw the rising tackle before. He just jumps out. bolado still finds an SPD regardless. Be careful, brother. He's got 3 bars. He's got 3 bars. Yeah, he's going to chase him down.
What?
And again, though, he's not going to let him reset with the headbutt. Blowing up with the super, but no more meter left on JabhiM's side. He's got to get to that 1 bar. He wants the brand again. Gets it. Oh my goodness, he's not popping up with it yet, but he does read the back jump. Knows what JabhiM has been going for, he's alive on a pixel. Oh, the OD Lariato! Able to seal the set 2-1.
次、DualKevin が負けて、かけちゃんが勝てばいいのか。2-0 じゃなくてもいいのか。かけちゃんがとりあえず勝てばよくて、ケビンが負けて、Tokidoさんが 2-0 で勝つ。やばい。まだ補正。まだ補正。ちょっとだけ広かった。1センチ横に広かった。1センチだった道が2センチぐらいに広かった。やばいぞ。ハリベルは追い込んだらマノンが出てくる可能性がある。
In this Ken mirror match.
Yeah, we've seen the kind of patience that has been exuded from GGHalibel to get the best of, I do believe, Zangief bolado. Obviously, we've seen bolado take down Tokido 2-1, but then Halibel giving a whole different look. We'll see what kind of gameplay he's going to be going towards. I mean, like, if he gets the offensive procedures, you know what's going to be standing, right? He's going to be going for the strike-throw mix game.
And Halibel's first 2 open-ups have been off perfect parries, right? He's setting Tokido up for those.
Oh, kind of funky. Just letting him out for free. Now he has to face the repercussion. Now you're in the corner. to get your own dose of your own medicine.
Indeed, they immediately
まだパリしてやがるてめえ。
Okay, Halibel once again finding the proper timings with some reversal crouch medium kicks. That time he waited a bit, right? Even Tokido, you saw some hesitation. Didn't want to immediately commit to another button in case the reversal crouch medium kick came out.
Yeah, it's kind of reminiscent of the way like Ryukichi would kind of play like, after a Dragon Blast, just trying to opt for the Oki instead of the extra damage. And Tokido is definitely ready for something like that because of how much practice he's had against that young individual. But Halibel trying to make a statement now, run up, trying to force Tokido to react to something unorthodox.
He knew that he was going to throw a fireball, ran at him, and he goes for the chip. He's not going to get it, though. Just barely off, and you saw the jaw drop from Halibel. Oh, no.
クソ笑ってら。
Tokido still keeping it locked in, stern-faced as ever. He is just basking in that one. He's like, you know what? I got you, baby. This is it right here. You're going to be faltering. I'm going to throw you as many times as possible.
いいよ、はい。日本の柔らね。
The opposite sides of the face cam spectrum. He even does the finger wag as he does the ODDP. Stoicism versus, a whole lot of...
いやー、ナイス読み合い。
Is the lightest way to put it, you know? But for somebody who's already eliminated,
柔
he's
道
trying
か
to...
悩んでる。
Yo, damn!
投げられてる途中にってことは顎に手当ててたぞ。ふざけんなマジで。別に駒投げでもなんでもない。ただ投げられてる間にそんな間あるか？投げな。まだフェチした。
Yeah, he's teasing the Manon. That's what we saw last year. It actually ruined some people's Capcom Cups when he busted out the Manon and was able to...
おい、最高にドキドキするじゃねえか。
He locks it with the guile.
ガイル？え？ なんでこんな真剣な顔なんだ？
Big fan. So I don't know if this is going to be what he's looking for to bring him back, but it's a start.
And let's talk about it, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot more control. The mid-range game, there's going to be a lot of sonic booms that can dampen Tokido from advancing, but I also like the counterpoke strategies that Guile can implement because of the way his normals are structured.
And just with how much respect Tokido was showing in that first game and how slow he was playing, I kind of like the Guile in that instance as well, right? You're going to have plenty of time to establish sonic boom, to establish this game that's going to make Tokido come to you. Oh no, but he's got no problem doing that exact thing. Point blank on the
ペース逃げ出せないよ。なんだこの打撃ガエル。やっとソニック打ち上がった。
Crouching light upon wake up, knocking on the door a little bit. Yeah, Tokido trying to steal his turn after the standing medium punch. Man, he's pretty confident, or he's feeling it.
お、いいね。パリ警戒してる時のさ。大パンも遅らせてるし。
And now Tokido looking to establish some of his own fireballs. And Halibel honestly hasn't thrown many sonic booms, and instead perfect parries his fireball.
Okay, and he's got the Lynx attack as well. Yeah, I don't feel like there was any sonic booms outside of linking the combo together.
Yeah, I mean, he's walking back and forth pretty consistently, right? So he's never having the charge for it, but he doesn't need it. Sonic booms can stay holstered, and everything else in the Guile toolkit is what's bringing it home.
Will he fire out the guns? Man, he is constantly moving.
Man, that was really good discipline to not actually bite on that throw bait from Tokido when he jumped and landed.
Now changing up the strategies. I like that. The Sonic Cross not really going to do much. Tokido slowly creeping up.
ソニック打たねえのに攻め返るってわけでもね。初めてのタイプだ。
Ooh, that was max distance.
Sniped him low. And now, oh my goodness, Tokido introducing him to yet another corner scenario, 9-5. I run this block, Marlo Stanfield. Oh,
damn, unfazed,
なんだか
man.
初めて見るルート。あ、うわ、いや、なんかミスってるし。ざけんなマジで。嵐じゃねえか。
Maybe. Jab was very far, so I like him. I don't think he really had anything ready to confirm from it. So he tried to dash in, catch Tokido off guard, but it's so difficult to do so.
なんだその前蹴り。
Trying to sneak in. Oh my goodness!
いや、まだ残る。なんかミスってる、なんかミスってる。
Catches Tokido reaching, man. He's the burnout now, and it's still looking like a tough scenario. He's looking for the level 1 link, but instead shuts down the fireball with the level 1. But you can't get cornered, right? You're still looking for it now. You got no mirror to defend yourself. And Tokido set him up perfectly. See the spacing on that fireball to give him no gap to actually interrupt the drive rush follow-up.
It's crazy. You're so used to seeing Guile follow up against with his fireball, but it's Tokido being able to secure that, knowing full well that would have been checkmate regardless. So I like this coming in now. Tokido. So with
なんだよこの妙な緊張感。やめてくれマジで。なんでガエルなんか出してくんだよ。勘弁してくれ。いいよ、うまい。いいルート。どうだ、バーとか。ケイ。いいよ。いやい出る。はい、あったあったミスったけど、まあ。また触れば確定よ結局。きたー。ケイ。ナイスワー。シャー。危ねえマジで。何がガエルだてめえこの。強かったし。強かったし弾打たねえししゃがまねえしなのに強えしなんなんだよ逆に読めなさすぎてあれマジで嫌だろうな
His love for the game is always sick. Yeah, we saw the jaw drop right there when he went for, you know, expressive he is as a
また一本通したな一歩進んだであとはケビンがどんな形でもいいから負けてかけちゃんがどんな形でもいいから勝つこれ来てるぞ流れ
The most I would expect is obviously two people that come to mind Ramsey and Dr. Denny Fan
Most definitely, we'll see.
Oh, actually, Brutus, excuse me. Why am I skipping out on Brutus? My fault. I actually skipped out over the last couple of days. Hey, yo.
両対応っぽい
I appreciate you, bro. I love you, man. My bad.
いいよ、はい、来たこれいいよナイス入れ替え
Right now, of course, Zangief bolado. And you hear it. You hear it. Japan is coming alive. They know Zangief bolado needs to defeat DualKevin for time.
いいよ、うまいよ、ボラード
Top 16.
That's wild. It's so
うわー、
wild.
うまいね、相手も
The bias is raw.
And straight up, they know how the math is going to play out here. And he
うわー、でかい うわー、わ
We saw that
ー悪い
exact
男や
thing.
で
JabhiM has prepared him for this. He knew Zangief bolado already off to the races.
意図的かどうかは分からんけども
Was that intentional for Zangief to just kind of eat that meaty and read the tech throw?
今の普通に伸ばしていやでも逃げちゃうから足りてるな
Really discern what they're doing at all times.
普通に言っても多分足りてるな
That is very rare, man. Not the tech throw, but just the throw in general. The tick throw, excuse me.
Yeah. And now DualKevin, he's got this corner right. He really looking to start honing his style, but instead gets thrown out of the parry attempt. Does protect his drive gauge a little bit there.
いいやつよいでかい
Yeah, he wants to drain the cage. Now the SPT. Drive rush forward. You get to harass him as much as you want. Now sweep that one. No shot. No shot.
Okay.
Zangief bolado able to perfectly read multiple reversals from DualKevin.
ガチあるあるよしかも1回負けれるからねボラード落ち着いてけちゃんと見てこう敵の動きをはいでかいはい投げうわい対空出てないよはい
Execution
こ
errors
れは
and Zangief bolado puts it perfect on the board.
This man is so sick, Ringe. This guy is so sick.
落ち着いて取られてもいいからね一本
I'm not wearing the cashmere today.
Yes, sir. Okay.
ケビン今めっちゃイラついてたよワイプうい強コマまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあいいよ投げを見せたと思う逆に体育出るようになってきたよ集団ナイスパリまあまあまあまあまあまあまあはいペンペンおっとなんか悪いことしようとしてたね今ねラッシュ出なかったけどなんかちょっと悪いことしようとしてたね今うわまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあいいでしょ落ち着いてこう頑張っていなせ頑張っていなせおお
Has built 2 bars, puts the headbutt
on,
trying to jump out, and that is not going to be all she wrote just yet.
Yes!
And bolado, the crowd comes alive. They've seen a couple of wrestlers.
ガチある。ガチある。ガチある。今日の英雄はお前や。ボラード。国技館の英雄や。もう白鵬かボラードだと俺思っとった。今ね、さっきまで1センチだった道が2センチになったと思ったら80センチぐらいの道になった。でも時戸さんちょっとガタイいいからもうちょっとかけちゃんが広げてくれないと通れない。いいぞー。頼むでー。いやでもジャビも強いからな。頼むでー。あるであるで。だいぶ道広がったぞ。
This is it right here. The final matchup in Group C. JabhiM, will he survive the onslaught against the perfect pairing?
はい、出ます。
Shall see already established in the OD fireball just to get close to him.
端はきつそうやな。
As much as possible, that is for damn sure. Drown him out with your own offense. Burn knuckle right to the chin. Amnesia, you forgot. He ain't falling for that.
Already baited out, JabhiM. Looking like a monster.
And I like that. He saw the air reset, backed away just a bit. kakeru still trying to scrap his way out. The screen was shaking. He was positive. That's at least one of the perfect parries we're expecting from the side of kakeru. But you can't deter JabhiM. He just walked on in there and then drive rushed.
Indeed. JabhiM here, he's keeping a little bit steady because he knows he's very low on drive meter. But the dash up and punish again. How does he do it every time? One more throw. Not just yet, though. Oh! Dash up the light button to make sure to be as quick as possible. JabhiM off to the races.
Man, kakeru, being active or more active to take initiative here against JabhiM might be the key.
Yeah, it's already looking like it, right? He's starting to establish much more frequent pace. Perfect parry print showing off.
近い距離になるとテリー主導になっちゃうね。
Oh man, I thought that trade was going to be much bigger, but either way.
遠距離 JP だけど。
It was lucky that it was a trade, right? If JabhiM got the jump and be clean by that, that was going to be so much damage.
Right. Double departure, check. Ah, you tried to press a button in between. You saw the counter hit. kakeru could let it rip with the rest of his drive gauge, which he does on the board. Now sitting at 3 bars as well on the side of JabhiM's 2.
なんならノーゲージ。
Both players here knowing what stake is on the line. Nobody's trying to overcommit early.
いやいおいしい。もうこれマジきつい。これ絶対テリきつい。うわ、うますぎか
？Finds his way in for a quick punish here, JabhiM. As long as he's got a bar on deck, it's like one in the chamber. You gotta respect it.
Punch or kick, I should say, departure has not really been as effective off of the knockdown against someone like JabhiM.
kakeru
I maybe want to see him set it up a little bit closer, but
there's
instances, man, where JabhiM could just be firing off like a wild cannon as soon as he wakes up.
Jabhi is scheming right now. We haven't seen him press something in quite a minute. Didn't want to interact with all that, but kakeru living up to his namesake once again. Establishing the departure, making JabhiM go full screen and have to work his way in all over again. Oh, he's even switching up the pace a little bit right there.
はい、止めて。これはKO! マジポン
kakeru able to seal the first game. And man, Japan loves that. Tokido rubbing his hands together like Birdman.
Tokido の名前も出ます。
Their hometown, kakeru again being king of this group, leading 1 game over JabhiM. JabhiM not going to take it idly though, or at least so I thought. Perfect parry now coming in. kakeru keeping it alive. A slight drop on the spike.
Rare drop from him. OD departure in the nooch. You already know how JP gets down.
Oh, this is nice.
Touch on to the rhythm.
今まで温めに温め続けた飛び。
Drive yourself smart. Spin the meter. Get out of this situation.
早投げ。きちいよこれ。どうすんのっつってね。
At least within that round, man. He even also had the rest of the animation fly through because you know that spike was gonna come in through for the chip just in case. Low medium to start it off. I like that too from the drive rush medium. kakeru slowly picking apart JabhiM.
Most definitely.
And stop that time. The projectile was there. And kakeru here, so much control. おお、なんだこの距離。
Also on the side.
あ、いったんじゃね。
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all. He dropped it.
手離してる。ジャビ手離してる。
He wasn't paying attention at all. kakeru had dropped the level 3 activation, but JabhiM was already deflated.
なんで動かねえんだって思ってワイプ見たらジャビもう伏せてた。やばい、表見るまで信用できない。さっきまでそういう話だったはずなのに、いざ本当にそのシーンになると見るまで安心できないこの不安な感じが本当に抜けたよな。なぜか不安になってしまうというマーダーハピネス、マーダーミラクルだし、抜けたおめでとう。わー、プラ6ってなんだよかけちゃん。有利すぎて逆にプラ5ぐらいにしとかないと。
そして2番目の時戸選手です。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
どうでしょうか。
いやギリギリ勝てました。
最終日迎えていろいろ計算したらこれほとんどきついなっていう状況で、しかも明日僕結構いろんな人呼んでるんですよ。
はい。
両親とか。
あ、そうですか。はい。
空手の先生とか。
危なかったですね。危なかったです。
本当にその。
これからの調子はいかがでしょうか。明日向けて。
波来てますね。
マーダーウェーブ来た。
頂点まで目指して明日楽しみにしててください。ありがとうございます。
マーダーウェーブ来たぞ。まるで1位抜けしたかのような。でも実際流れはね、もう完全にこのままいったらね、ぐわーいけるような。確かに流れは来てんだよな。これ明日はマーダーサーフィンやな。